My Hero Academia is a show about a green-haired, freckle-having loser named Izuku Midoriya. He lives in a world where 80% of humanity has developed superpowers straight out of comic books called quirks. Some people get blessed with cool quirks that grant them godlike command of the elements like fire or wind, and other people get quirks like tail. And this fucking kid that pulls his eyeballs out of his head. What is happening here? Midoriya wants to be a pro hero since in this world that is an actual career path. But unfortunately, he received some devastating news when he was just 4 years old. Mrs. Midoriya, I'm afraid there's something wrong with your son. Oh no, what do you mean? How much time you got? Turns out, Midoriya is part of the 20% of humanity that are born quirkless. So the other kids in his class bully him over it, call him names like loser, weakling, and Deku. Chief among his bullies is his childhood friend named Katsuki Bakugo. His quirk is Explosion, which allows Bakugo to create explosions by igniting the nitroglycerin-like sweat on his hands. And since he can make explosions whenever he wants, I assume that means his hands are always sweaty and clammy as fuck. Bakugo relentlessly bullies Midoriya every single day for years. Why? Because when they were kids, Bakugo accidentally fell into a small river and Midoriya tried to help him up one time. Yeah, there's nothing else to it, that's literally it. Apparently, that was enough for Bakugo to fucking snap and go Super Saiyan 2 over it. Here's how a typical interaction between the two of them goes down. Hey, Kachan, wanna hang out after school? Kachan?
Kill yourself.
On his way home from school, Midoriya is attacked by a villain slime monster, but before he gets killed, he's saved by All Might, the current #1 hero, Deku's idol, and the only person in this show that is drawn like he comes from American comic books. Midoriya winds up accidentally seeing All Might's true form, which is this skinny Soul Eater looking thing. It turns out, All Might sustained a major injury from a previous battle, and now can only maintain his hero muscle form for a few hours a day. But the public doesn't know that. Midoriya promises not to tell anyone All Might's secret, but Midoriya musters up the courage to ask All Might if he thinks he can be a hero without a quirk. All Might, the #1 hero and the master at putting a smile on people's faces, says, fucking no? What kind of idiot thinks they can be a hero without a quirk? Midoriya leaves all dejected, but he sees that same slime villain from before attacking another person. Turns out the person being attacked was Bakugo, and Midoriya knows that if he tries to help, it would be suicide. All Might is actually in the area, and he sees this happening, but because he's already hit his daily hero limit, he can no longer help even if he wanted to. The clock is ticking, Bakugo is slowly dying until... Midoriya springs into action without thinking and he throws a mighty punch that... Deku, you're useless. But even though Midoriya couldn't do anything, his actions inspire All Might to push past his limits and defeat the slime villain again with a... The day is saved and All Might visits Midoriya at his house telling him the words he's always wanted to hear. Young man, you can be a hero. All you have to do is eat my hair. Wait, what? All Might, I don't feel any different. All you did was hand me this loaded gun. Young Midoriya, when the time comes, you'll know what to do with that. Turns out, All Might's quirk is called One for All, a quirk that allows one to stockpile power and then pass it on from person to person, gaining more strength over time. With a new quirk in hand, Midoriya applies to UA High School, the #1 school in Japan for training heroes. He meets a cute girl named Ochako, and like a smooth operator, he falls flat on his face. He just like me, for real, for real.